Well, good morning everyone. We're back to Church Norton quicker than we thought, mainly because RSPB Ham Wall and Grey Lake were practically underwater, I would imagine, being in the Somerset levels, and oh boy is it level there. But anyway, hopefully, flip you around, we've judged the tide a bit better this time, and the tide is out and coming in on us, so anyway, we'll see. We're up with sunrise. We've been out in the camper van. We spent the night in the camper van, and now we're getting up to some early morning photography of the wading birds. And someone very kindly commented that where I'd gone, there was actually a better place to go beyond where we were last time. Quick flip you around. We were there last time, we went to the Hyde, 125 metres around there. But today we're going further along this path here, which was flooded last time we were here. So that was, it was only available via the top section of this path. Anyway, at the moment it's clear and we're walking out. We're walking out towards the sort of spit into the sea area. And here they normally set out tern nets for the nesting season. So obviously there shouldn't be any nets up at the moment because it's still a bit early, but you never know. They're very keen, these volunteers. Anyway, so we're walking the, at least another 500 metres, I should think, round to the other side of the spit, because apparently there are more birds there, but obviously we didn't see them last time. So again, just like last week, we're doing a little bit more. We're just going that bit further and exploring Pagham and Medmerry a bit more, because it's absolutely gorgeous here, and I do intend spending a fair bit of time around here. So we've got the place to ourselves at the moment, but I'm sure the dog walkers will be coming. So anyway, we were up sunrise this morning, and yeah, we're here to see what we can get. Anyway, so we'll get the other side of this spit. Look at this lovely coastal path. Beautiful. Well, I just walked over the shingle. Quick flip you around. Out of breath now. But yeah, well worth it. Look at this. You can see all the way over there to the various wind farms, platforms, etc. Miles away, all the way over there. And look, we've still got a half moon up there as well. Beautiful. What a morning. Absolutely beautiful. Waves lapping below, but there are absolutely no birds at the moment. Possibly a couple of crows further down. But yeah, although we can see right across to Bognor Regis and the platforms below the sun, there is quite a layer of mist at this time in the morning, so hopefully this will burn off and the wading birds will come in. Yeah, so we'll quickly set up here, I think, for a minute. Give this a go for a few hours, and we'll be shooting along the shoreline, so we should have a 90-degree angle away from the sun. We'll see. Anyway, we will try and catch some action. But yeah, this is wildlife, folks. You never know. I've even brought the basic bird guidebook, just in case we get something a little bit different in. But anyway, I'll just make it nice and comfy for us here to start with. Put that down there. Right, ready to go, I suppose. We'll just sit down here, adjust the legs a little bit. Oh, I could hear a curly. Do you hear that curly? Something around. Anyway, we'll see what comes in. See you in a bit, guys. About an hour here, and yeah, quite amazing, but really no birds. The tide's still going out, so you would have thought some birds would have come in by now. I mean, we've got a few stragglers around, but nothing of note. So I'm going to go back to the more lagoon area behind the spit and see if there are any flocks there. Okay, see you in a minute, guys. Just moving down to a more promising area. Quick flip you around. Yeah, this sheltered area here looks pretty good. Anyway, we'll see. We'll carry on down. Carry on walking down this bit here. At least there's a nice path. We're on the path. And oh yeah, I can already see some waders in the estuary in the mid-ground there. So we'll see if we can get anywhere near them. Beautiful. And the sun is right behind us. So from this position, it could be very good. Excellent. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute, guys. Well, I just popped the 1.4 teleconverter on because everything's a little bit far off here. Show you what I mean. Flip you around. Yeah, a lot of these subjects are in the estuary and it is quite a distance. What I keep forgetting to mention on Camilla and I is we're getting a new lens. We're not getting the A9 III, but we are buying the Sigma 500mm f5.6. And anyway, Jonathan has the Sony with the teleconverters, the Sony 300mm f2.8, and he reckons that's the bee's knees. Anyway, this lens I'm buying is a few hundred grams lighter. So anyway, the upshot is we're going to do a shoot off at some point in the future. So yeah, keep watching, folks, because in the next couple of weeks, Jonathan and I'll be armed with my brand new Sigma 500 5.6, and Jonathan and I'll be using a 1.4 teleconverter, taking him to 420, or the 2 times teleconverter, taking him to 600 f5.6 with the Sony 300mm. Anyway, of course, there's a considerable price difference between the two, so it's well worth watching along, because I think for the price entry point, this is a really professional lens, the 500mm Sigma f5.6. I've had the f4 before, and that was a right beast, but this one is only 1,345 grams, I think. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see how it actually performs in the field, because it's all very well having all these tests and everything else, but it's how it actually performs in the hand. So we'll have a shoot off against Jonathan and see what we got. Anyway, I've got no idea where we're going yet, but one for the future. So yeah, keep watching Camilla and I. Beautiful. Red shank there. Just got a red shank for you there. Hunting in the lagoon. Nice reflection. But we've had ringed plover and also a curlew, of course. Always get a curlew around here. And again, some very nice footage of the widgeon. Lovely, Lovely duck seems to be all over this reserve. Anyway, absolutely beautiful. Lovely morning. Absolutely gorgeous. And indeed, all good things come to an end, because unfortunately, as the sun gets up, even at this time of year, unless we get a bit of break, those whites on, particularly on the belly of the seabirds, particularly gets too bright and it blows out. So there's really not a lot you can do with the highlights. So it doesn't matter how much compensation you use, it's really too bright to photograph. So we won't be here much longer. But anyway, it's been a fantastic session. I mean, look at this. What a beautiful estuary to photograph in. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, thanks to everyone who's subscribed to Camilla and I and watches along. Don't forget to comment. As I say, we got a very good comment last time on the Pagham Harbour area, which led us to this spot here. So yeah, please keep commenting, and thanks very much for all the tips and information we get. Anyway, have a good one. Bye from Camilla and I. Lovely. Ooh.